Caps for Sale, a tale of a peddler, some monkeys, and their monkey business. I know it's funny, but it's gonna be funny soon. Once there was a peddler who sold caps. But he was not like an ordinary peddler, carrying his wares on his back. He carried them on top of his head. First, he had his own checked cap, then a bunch of gray caps, then a bunch of brown caps, then a bunch of blue caps, and on the very top, a bunch of red caps.
Can you show me the picture? Ooh. Thank you.
He walked up and down the streets, holding himself very straight so as not to upset his caps. As he went along, he cried, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." One morning, he couldn't sell any caps. He walked up the street and he walked down the street going, "Caps, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap." But nobody wanted any caps that morning. Nobody wanted even a red cap. He began to feel very hungry, but he had no money for lunch. "I think I'll go for a walk in the country," said he. And he walked out of town slowly, so as not to upset his caps. We already read that verse.
Is that the country there? Oh, the country. Looks nice and peaceful, huh? Okay.
He walked for a long time until he came to a great big tree. "That's a nice place for a rest," thought he. And he sat down very slowly under the tree and leaned back little by little against the tree trunk so as not to disturb the caps on his head. Then he put up his hand to feel if they were straight. To see if they were straight. First, his own checked cap, then the gray caps, then the brown caps, then the blue caps, then the red caps on the very top. He cannot reach that far, I promise you.
That's too high.
And they were all there, so he went to sleep. He slept for a long time. When he woke up, he was refreshed and rested. Refreshed means all better. But before standing up, he felt with his hand to make sure his caps were in the right place. All he felt was his own checked cap.
Let me see. Oh no! His caps are missing.
Can I see the front?
Oh. Mm-hmm.
He looked to the right of him, no caps. He looked to the left of him, no caps. He looked in the back of him, no caps. He looked behind the tree, no caps.
It's like hide and seek.
Then he looked up into the tree. And what what do you think he saw? On every branch sat a monkey. On every monkey was a gray or brown or a blue or a red cap.
Let me see. Oh. The monkeys took all the caps.
Monkeys took all his caps. Tuts, tuts, tuts. The parrot looked at the monkeys. The monkeys looked at the parrot. He did not know what to do. Finally, he spoke to them. You monkeys, you! He said, shaking a finger at them. You give me back my cups!
He was pretty angry,
but the
huh?
monkeys only shook their fingers back at him and said, tuts, tuts, tuts.
What did that mean?
Stop, stop, stop! This made the parrot angry. So he shook both hands at them and said, You monkeys, you better give me back my cups! Actually, you give me back my caps. But the monkeys only shook both their hands and said, back at him and said, touch, 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 touch. Now he felt pretty angry. He stomped his foot and he said, You monkeys, you better give me back my caps. But the monkeys only stomped their feet back at him and said, Tuts. Let me show. Tuts, tuts, tuts.
Why do they keep doing the same thing?
Because they're monkeys and they're doing their monkey business.
Oh.
By this time, the parrot was really very, very angry. He stomped both his feet and shouted, You monkeys, you must give me back my cups! Yeah, I know it's silly, but that's how I do it. Oh, let me show you. You monkeys, you better give me back my caps.
Oh my.
Actually, you must give me back my caps.
A little fit of rage, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Self-control.
But the monkeys only stomped both their feet and back at him and said, Tuts, tuts, tuts. I know it's funny. What's over here? Oh, nothing. Bye. No. At last, he became so angry that he pulled off his own cap and threw it on the ground. And began to walk away.
Boy, he was...
And what do you think he saw? But then, each monkey pulled off his cap. And all the gray caps, and all the brown caps, and all the blue caps, and all the red caps came falling down out of the tree.
doing?
Copying him. They
Mmm.
copied him a lot. So the peddler picked up his caps and put them back on his head. First his own checked cap, of course. Then the gray caps, and the brown caps, and the blue caps, and the red caps on the very top. How do you think how high that would be?
That would be pretty tall.
Mom, I'm talking to Aaron's mom.
Oh. We should talk to Aran.
Oh, well, I guess Aran would want to see that. Want to see this video. And slowly, he walked back to town, calling, caps for sale, 50 cents a cap. The end.
Very good.
How would it think to be so high you could reach the red caps on the very top?
That would be pretty tall.
Mom, I'm talking to Aaron's mom, not you.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
And I'm talking to Aaron too.
Okay.
So, Aaron and Mom, what if your arm was so long you could reach the red caps on the very top? Or shout so hard at those monkeys, saying, "You monkeys, you must give me back my cap."